All right, we are recording. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. I love doing these Thursday night calls. I love connecting with you guys and seeing all your smiling faces. And this week, we're going to talk about color personalities, and I'm really excited. We've been talking about them lots lately, so we figured it was time that we kind of jump in and do some training on it.
Yep.
We went to Grand Rapids the other weekend. And Mike Patillo did some awesome training when it came to blitzing with the different personality colors. So we'll go over that a little bit with you guys, and then we're going to go over the color personality document that you can find in our team page. And there's lots of videos and stuff you guys can watch. I think we recently just posted the Mike Patillo training video on the different personality colors. So if you haven't watched that yet, give that a watch.
So good.
So good. Well, my little blue friend, do you want to start it off and do some blue?
Thank you. So, I don't know if you guys were on the
Oh, she's gone pretty fast, hey? We'll give her a second, and if not, I'll talk about my primary color till she comes back. Oh, she's really frozen. All right, okay. Well, when she comes back, she will talk about the blue, but I am very...
call last night. A few of you were, a few of you weren't, but I made sure to speak to all the colors when I was talking.
Oh boy. So is she gone now? No. Oh. Can you unmute yourself, Andrea?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, I can.
We're like, oh boy, what's happening? She's a robot and she's gone.
All of a sudden, everyone was just frozen. I'm like, and I'm still talking.
Well, then it started playing you, and then you were just gone. I'm like, okay, it's over. Start from the top.
What I was saying. So, yesterday on the opportunity call, if you guys noticed, or maybe you didn't, I spoke to all of the colors when I was talking about the opportunity, and I did that on purpose. There are 4 personality colors, and we are going to start with, what color do you want to start with?
Why don't you start with blue, because you're blue.
Sure. Blue personalities. Okay, so there's 4 colors, so write these down. They're red, yellow, green, and blue. All 4 of these personality colors exist in everyone, but most people have one super strong personality color, and then they kind of have a secondary, and then the other 2 are a little bit like iffy kind of thing. My strong personality color is blue. And blues like to be the center of attention. They like to be patted on the head every time they do something good. They like to be in a big group of people all the time. They love to meet new people. What else do we like? Oh, I'll tell you a little bit about what we like when we see, party. A little bit what we see when we see the Blitz card. So if you guys have a Blitz card, here we go. So the Blitz card on the bottom, when we see this card, we see shiny colors, and then we see 3, and then we see party. And then we think, party? Ooh, I like party. Parties are great. Let's have a party. That is the first thing we see is party. So if you hand somebody this Blitz card and you're like, hey, have you heard of that crazy rap thing? They're going to grab it and be like, oh, affordable, party, free. And then they might flip it over just to see, but they're not really reading that. They're just looking. We don't really read stuff. We don't really, when we're excited, we don't pay attention. We just ramble, as you guys know me. And we see free and we see party, and that's all we see. So if you hand a Blitz card and they see party, nail that blue down, book that party for like that night. When they're like, oh my God, when can you party? When can we have a party? Say tonight, bring 26 of your friends. And they'll be like, okay. And they will do it. And they will be the best party host. But be careful with a blue. We get thrown off really easily. We get chatty really easily. And sometimes at a party, we'll see butterflies and be like, hey, everybody pay attention to this thing over here. So you just kind of have to like strap them down and be like, you're going to be the host. You are going to give the people the water, and you are going to just make everybody comfortable. And then you're going to be my little assistant. Give them a job, because otherwise they're like gonzo. So I hope that explains what happens in my head when I see things, and what happens in other blues' heads when they see things. So when you hand a blue a Blitz card, they see party. Nail them down, because they will forget they even met you. They will forget that they talked to you. They will forget that they have this card in their purse because it's in the bottom, because we're super disorganized. So yeah, nail them down, get them to party that night, and tell them to bring as many people as possible. Give them like an astronomical number, and they'll make it happen.
Oh, you blues.
Oh, blue.
Crazy blues. Blues are a lot of fun, though, obviously.
We like to have a good time.
Yeah, I like blues.
I think
they're in it for they're in it for the friendship and the party and the getting to know new people. They don't see helping people first. They don't see money first. They don't see those things first. They see friendship, they see fun, and they see party.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think next what we'll do is we'll talk about why me and Brittany are like yin and yang together. She is a yellow, and yellows are like the people who can hold down a blue. So this is why me and Brittany get along so well, is because she's a strong yellow.
See, Andrea, what's the word I'm looking for? A blue kind of lifts up a yellow? That's not the right word. Opens up a yellow. Let's say that. Yellows are very big-hearted. We're very loving. We put everyone before ourselves. We see that Blitz card and we're like, oh my God, we can help so many people. This person could really use this, and this person could really use this. And we don't think about ourselves. We think about everyone else first. So when we see that Blitz card, we're thinking about everyone that we can help, not ourselves. And we're going to be the one at the party that's helping everybody and doing everything and doing all those types of things. So bright side is we're big-hearted. We want to help everyone. We're very loving and nurturing and caring. But we can be kind of slow because we put everyone else before us. We always put everyone's needs before us. We're like, no, it's okay. Like, take your time. Everything's good. Like, I'm here for you. What do you need? That type of thing. So a blue will bring a yellow up, and a yellow will bring a blue down. We level each other out very, very well.
We're each other's levelers.
We are very much levelers, that's for sure. What else can I say about a yellow? We're just big-hearted. We're just very helpful.
It was really cool. Absolutely. And I thought it was really cool when Mike Patillo said, like, who are my blues? And the blues all went crazy or whatever, and you could tell who was really, really blue. And then when they asked who the yellows were, there was like, yeah.
We're very quiet.
I was like, woo! He was like, you're blue. Sit down.
It was really funny. So he was talking about like how nerve-wracking it is to go up on stage in front of all these people, and how like us clapping and cheering everyone on is really helpful. So he did an example. He's like, okay. He's like, when I welcome this random guy that was just in the front row, one of the top earners, he's like, when I call him up on stage, don't clap. Don't scream, nothing, he's just going to walk up here. So he's like, okay, here's so-and-so. And the Blues start cheering and clapping. He's like, no cheering and clapping. Tried it again. They clapped and cheered. Tried it again. Not once did the Blues stop clapping and cheering. Every time.
We're cuckoo. We like to make a lot of noise. We like to be noticed.
Yeah,
so
and then there's...
If somebody like really stands out in a crowd, that's a Blue.
And then there's the yellows who are like, shh, he's trying to prove a point, shh. Like, you guys be quiet, he's trying to do something.
It's so funny how the different personality colors really react differently to everything we do, especially like looking at the Blitz card. Like, Brittany, you see helping people right away when you see this Blitz card.
Yeah, I think about Danielle, who can use it.
Yeah. Danielle, I know you see helping as well. You're very yellow. She's like, yeah. So let's talk next about greens.
I'll let you tackle green because I think your second is green.
I got a little inner green. If you ask my geek to flare, I will bring out my green so fast. So green is definitely my second color. Greens are the studiers. They're the knowledge sponges. They are the people who, when you hand them this Blitz card and you're like, hey, have you ever heard of that crazy rap thing? They look at this card and they like pick it apart. Yeah, I've heard of this.
Mike Patillo, he was standing on stage when he was talking about a green. He's like, do not say anything. So he's standing there, pretend this is my Blitz card, and he's standing there and he's looking at it and he's like flipping it and just like weird faces. And like literally, I think he was up there for 2 minutes quiet. He's like, don't say anything. And then he's like, they're going to say, so what's in it?
What's in it? What's its formula? What is this botanically based formula?
What botanicals?
This looks like Photoshop. That's your greens. Because they want to know everything and they want to know it right now. Shut up and don't say anything. You flip it over and you go, yeah, you can just go to my website. All the ingredients lists are there. All of the FAQ sheets are there. If you need anything, just go ahead and Google it. I'll send you this. What's your text number? I'll send you my website. Send them a website because they're like, information. Like, they need information. We thrive on information. Mike, I actually tried my hardest to not research New You. I lasted 24 hours and I looked up every ingredient and I made a document. And it's a work in progress now. Because my green was like, I can't not. I have to look it all up.
So we now know what ingredient increases your libido in Blue or in New You.
It's the very first ingredient. It actually has been proven to cure erectile dysfunction. Very first ingredient in the New You. And every ingredient in the entire list increases athletic ability.
Yeah, there's my green for ya.
What's up? So for a green, the best thing about a green is we've read the entire compensation plan. We've read the entire policies and procedures. We are the ones that are going to be sticking around for life because we know exactly what we're not supposed to do and when we're not supposed to do it and what we are supposed to do and when we are supposed to do it because we've read everything. We can't stop it. Like, I've printed off the compensation plan. It's in laminated sheets in a binder with a nice little header sheet, like title sheet. Yeah. It's deep. We can't help it.
You need some information or a spreadsheet, either or. Go to her.
Loyalty. You will get loyalty for life out of a green. And the greens are the ones who are going to be in this company in 30, 40, 50 years. whether they are successful or not, they will still be here because
you guys
they have crazy loyalty.
You just need to let greens do their research.
Mm-hmm. Feed them info.
Yeah.
That's how you feed a green, is just with pure info.
That's all they want.
And make them feel like they looked it up themselves.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about red. I love my red.
I love your red.
Reds are really cool. They are just, they see a goal and they go for it. They don't care how they get there. They don't care what it takes to get there. They just are going to get there. So they're very money driven. They're very goal oriented. They're very focused. So when you're dealing with a red, yeah, you're a red. Sean's definitely red. You tell him to do something, he'll go do it. He'll figure it out afterwards. They just the very first explanation that I ever got of the personality colors was from Denise Walsh at the Castle training last October. And she explained reds like this. She said the difference between a red and a green. She said a green, you will tell them to go build a bridge. They will ask you where the bridge is going, how heavy the cars are that are on it, where is it going to start, where is it going to end, where am I getting the materials, have you priced out the materials yet? They will ask you a million freaking questions. They will want to know everything. A red, you say, go build a bridge, and they're like, all right, and they just go do it. They just go.
That's what's cool about a red, and I think we all need to really invoke our red because reds are very successful. But the one thing that you have to watch with the red is they will step over people. So if you get a very, very strong red and they don't see success right now, they will be gone in a flash.
Yes, they need to see that instant success because they're very goal oriented. They just want to hit their goal. They don't care how they get there. So if they don't hit their goal, they're going to be very bummed. They're going to feel really down. So make sure when you're working with a red, they're going to run and they're probably going to be pretty independent, but you still got to kind of hold their hand and make sure they get their first successes. Otherwise, they definitely are gonzo. They're not seeing success, they're out.
Yeah. But when they see success, they will keep driving and driving and running and running. And that's why I say we all have to invoke our red, because reds are very successful. And the reason they're successful is they see a goal and they just do it. They see money signs and they do it. You hand them this card and they're like, $30, what's my cut?
Yeah.
How do I make that $30? They will instantly see the $30 and that is all they see on here. They will not flip it over. They will only look at the front of this. They don't even know there's a back to it. All they saw was $30. What's my cut? That's a red.
How do I get that $30?
Yeah. Instantly tell them, well, actually, I could make you 120.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they're listening. Their ears will open as soon as you say that.
So true.
True story.
So we've actually explained those really well, I feel like, but I will screen share this document and we'll just kind of skim through it with you guys really fast and see if there's any like key points that we missed. But then don't feel free to like take some time out, stop, just read it on your computer, your phone, whatever. It does go into a lot more detail, so we're not going to read everything. We're not going to bore you for the next 20 more minutes.
Keeping it under 45.
Doing it. Okay, so you see, oh boy. You see my chrome?
Yes.
Okay, so you see my personality colors?
Blue?
Yes. Okay, so blues are happy and upbeat. They're loud and fast. They live for the moment. They just want to have fun. Yeah, very trendy, very bright and colorful. Love their jewelry.
I literally was just at Sport Check with my girlfriend and we were looking at running shoes and she was like, oh, these are really nice. And they were like gray and like going way out of her comfort zone. They had hot pink laces. And I looked at are you all right there? You got it?
Yeah, go ahead.
And instantly I was drawn to the bright purple shoes with the green Under Armour symbol on the side with the blue laces. Like, they were super, super flashy, super bright and colorful. And she was like, wow, we are so different. And I was like, yep, color personalities right there.
At your finest.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
I got mind boggled with running shoe knowledge last night by Miss Amanda Evans. Like, for like half an hour, we talked about running shoes and she blew my mind.
I bet. She must have some killer knowledge on shoes.
Like, stuff I never would have even thought of. Anyways, side note. So pretty much everything we talked about, they're fun, optimistic. They just want to be the life of the party. They're happy, spontaneous, love social settings. Great motivators and promoters. Yeah. But they do have their weaknesses. You talk a lot, but we love you for it. And they do so without thinking. Late for everything. We're savers. Indecisive. Lie when they get in trouble. Don't look at the long-term consequences of their short-term actions.
Nope, sure don't.
Got a lot of drama. Oh, my poor girl. You do have a hard time finishing tasks because you just get all over the place. You try to end up doing 10.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yep.
I've gotten a lot better, and I think that that's the thing with any one of the personality colors is controlling that color.
Yeah.
Being like, okay, no, you crazy blue. You need to, like, simmer down and, like, stick to one thing.
Right? You start to, like, analyze yourself once you start to learn about them. You're like, okay, this is something maybe I should work on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool. So this is a lot more detail, but they go into a lot more detail. So, like what they don't like, what they do like. This is kind of cool. I like how this document goes through.
I did see their...
What did you see?
I saw there that they like to make fast cash. Absolutely.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You guys, I sold like 15 boxes or 16 boxes worth of wraps in my first month because I needed cash and I needed it now. And I saw this as a way to make cash. Then I realized what I could do with the actual building of the business.
Yeah. Focus on short-term objectives such as making fast cash.
Yep.
You're there to help them, smile and laugh. And they need to make it fun, you guys. They're here for the fun. They're here for the party, for the friendship. If they're not having fun, they're out. Oh, yeah. Look at all this. See, it tells you they'll get very close to you.
Yep.
Cool. Hip handshakes.
Hip handshakes.
Yeah, like this document is amazing. So it can tell you exactly how to work with each different color. Let's dump into greens a little bit. Slow and soft, facts and organized. They like questions. Yes, and they're very content. They're not very outgoing. They're not going to be the ones wearing all the bright colors. They're very...
Facts tell, stories sell.
Yeah. They're accurate, dependable, efficient, organized, computer savvy. They'd have awesome follow-up skills. But they need a plan for their goal. You can set them a goal, but they need a plan to get there. So they're really good at game planning.
That's why the steps to success are so great.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, they don't understand facts tell, stories sell.
Yeah.
Because, again, just like it says in that next sentence, they'd rather be right than rich.
Yeah.
So that can be a weakness, but that can be a controlled weakness.
Totally. Yeah.
Again, we just got to bring it in, right?
Yeah.
So if any of this is like ringing a bell and you're like, oh God, yeah, that's me, then we want to hear, like, after we go through this document, what you think your color is, and then we'll tell you what we think your color is.
Yeah. They're going to be very skeptical. They're selfish. They like to win arguments. And they're definitely not as social. They're the little, they like to do research. They're going to be sitting up all night looking at everything. They're not going to be the ones out partying with everybody. They want to know knowledge, not gain friends.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about greens?
Oh, and you do need to give them credit. I just, that popped out at me there. They need to be given credit where credit is due, because they do work really hard and they put their heart into their research. They put their heart into knowing everything. They put their heart into like stuff that I do. Like I'll create a document or whatever it is. Without that pat on the head, they won't do it again for a long time, or they won't share it if you aren't respecting it in their eyes.
Exactly.
They're the opposite of the blue personality, which is really funny because I am both.
Yeah, it's funny. You have the good parts of the green. They like spreadsheets and facts.
True story.
Like to save money. You're definitely not a green in that aspect. Nope. They like things to be on time and predictable. Very true. They like structure is really what it comes down to. That's why greens love steps to success. Any kind of system you give them, any kind of step-by-step, that's their jam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Greens will read long sales letters and check out every page on your website and watch every video. Yeah. Provide a special game plan to help them achieve their goals. Let them scour your website. Give them facts and leave them alone. Give them logical reasons. Yeah, they are not emotional. They don't want to hear the emotional side. They just need facts.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a lot to go into.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow.
Oh, yellows.
Yeah, so yeah, communication is definitely a key with yellows. Mm-hmm. Love helping people. Yes, we're definitely slow and soft. Very passive and laid back. I would say very apparel.
Amazing team players.
Yes. Really good listeners. You guys could chat to me all night and I would listen. Very supportive. Yeah, I don't like being criticized or rejected, you guys. It breaks my heart every time. And I'm very critical of myself just as much.
Flip back to it.
Sorry. It feels weird when I'm talking and I can't see everyone.
Oh. We can see when you flip your page.
I don't know think about it, but I can't see you guys.
Yellows hold grudges and they shut down when someone confronts them.
Yeah.
Truth.
So true. It's bad. Yeah, we give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Very trusting.
Yeah. What's that, Sean? Too trusting.
Too trusting.
Yeah. I definitely think about my answers a lot. You guys will sit there and read a message for 5 minutes before I send it. Definitely dwell on problems that probably aren't even a problem in the first place. Talk your ear off when you're hurrying. Get offended if you abrupt. That's so true. Yeah, definitely a professional warrior. Oh. Yeah. Don't like confrontation.
Yeah, there we go. They like to sell a product that truly makes differences in people's lives. Peace and harmony. Truth.
Yep. Very family oriented.
Mm-hmm. Loves hugs.
They're very touchy-feely people. Yeah, I am. Definitely love talk shows. I love attention. I love people watching. Love my long-term friends. Oh, man. Yes, I love storytellers. I love stories. I ask people to tell me stories all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm an emotional buyer for sure. Yeah. And the fact that's what sold me on the business was knowing that, like, thinking of all the people that I could help.
Yeah.
When I was hearing about all the products, I was like, holy cow, like I can really help change some lives here.
Well, and you immediately bought a lot of product because of that, correct?
Yeah, because I was like,
the It's Vitals right away.
I was like, I want to try this. I want to see what it can do for me and other people. I just wanted to get it out there.
There's your reds. Fast and loud, aggressive, direct. Sorry. Colleen says, sorry.
Sorry. She's
natural foreign leaders, though, man. They are fearless, and when they have a goal, they just give her. It doesn't matter what the competition is. It doesn't matter what the goal or what the actual prize is at the end of the goal. They don't care. They want that prize.
Yeah.
It could be lollipop. I'll go for it. She'll go.
Colleen, you're definitely a good decision maker. Strong desire to win.
Says you're a bad listener. I think that's untrue.
I think that's untrue.
Quick to answer questions. They have strong desire to win.
Yeah. No way.
Right.
Okay, side note, guess who's just asking Sean about the greens?
Who? Mom.
Niles.
His mom.
No,
Who?
that'll never happen. Sorry, not Niles. Sackney.
Oh, awesome.
What's it cost?
Good job, Sean.
Anybody know what retail of greens is?
53.
Retail.
Oh. I don't sell retail.
Sorry, guys.
Hang on one second.
Work while we do a call. Enroll. Canada.
92.
English. No, okay, so say it retails for 92.
92 and 55. Sorry, I was wrong.
It retails for 92, but with a 90-day challenge, it's only 55.
And you're on the wrong page. You're
for
on
for a 30-day supply. Or for a month supply.
So retail.
It retails for 92, but with a 90-day challenge, it's only 55 for a month supply.
We got 2 minutes, yellow.
Challenges. Don't say, but you have to do it. Just say it retails for this.
Yeah,
Okay.
What was the second price?
55. Okay. Back at it. They're self-centered and egotistical. Yes, they are, Sean Smith. You need to remember that other people have feelings.
usually closed off emotionally and very sensitive to criticism.
They're selfish. They can appear rude, arrogant, and pushy. But we love
credit stealers. Oh, I don't think that. All of the Reds I know anyway.
No. I haven't met any credit stealing Reds yet, but I'm sure they're out there.
Opposite to the yellow personality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yin and yang, you and Sean.
I'll give him credit before I take the credit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, it was Sean or it was so and so.
Yeah, and that's because you're a yellow.
Yeah.
Highly functioning Reds.
Oh, they're insecure, so they have to put up a hard outer shell
to keep people from recognizing their fears and doubts.
They expect and demand VIP treatment.
Because they deserve it.
They are defined by their possessions. Wow, this is you to a T. They're above all the rules.
They don't like small talk. They hate cheap stuff, and they hate waiting.
Yeah.
Truth.
So
Colleen's like, it's uncanny how true this is.
Man, everything we're saying, Sean's like nodding his head. Yep.
They hate losing. They hate wishy-washy people. They don't like to be followers.
Yeah, they don't like lazy people. I don't just take it every day for 90 days.
That's freaky, right?
No, with greens, you're not going to get the greatest before and afters unless he's going to notice more in like the way he feels and his energy and stuff. They hate going coach on planes. So they like to do things in a hurry. They love challenges. Like we said, they're goal oriented. Give them a challenge and they're going to go do it.
Absolutely.
And
let them know. Sorry, carry on.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like how in the how to move them section, give them options, not opinions.
Yeah.
And let them know what you can do for them. And like be very specific on what your role is and what their role is. I know that from like dealing with other Reds in this business is like really lay it out for them, be like steps to success, that's you. And when you get to, you know, your into your steps and you need help from me, I will be there right by your side. And absolutely, I will get on that 3-way call with you, whatever it is. Like, be available for them, but you don't have to feed them all the time. They're not green. You don't have to feed them. You just have to let them know that you're there. And when they need you, you're going to be available.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, they're going to think that you're wishy-washy, and they don't like wishy-washy.
Yeah. So true.
So,
we're getting really.
So let's go through here and everybody, what's your color? What's your main color?
Maybe we'll just kind of. Do you guys mind just typing it in the chat, and then maybe afterwards we can, if anybody has any questions or anything they want to add, we can do that after. That way I'm not flipping through and unmuting everyone.
Okay, I got my chat open.
Me too.
Oh, Danielle, you know you're yellow.
You're definitely a yellow. I love you, yellow buddy.
Yeah, you're totally green, Gabby.
Yeah, you are 100% a green. I'm yellow to, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, totally. Nailed it. Everyone's nailing it.
Yeah. You,
Rob, Jalea.
You too, Michael.
I know what you are, Rob. Do you know what you are?
Jalea, do you know what you are?
I didn't understand what the colors really, really meant. Like when people were like, oh my God, Andrea, you're so blue, you're so blue, you're so blue. I was like, I don't think so, you guys. But yeah, like when you really assess it, you get your color.
Yeah.
You're yellow, Jalea?
I think you're yellow too, for sure. You got a big heart in ya.
Sorry, I can't figure out how to type it in. I'm a red.
Absolutely.
I agree. You guys got to bang on. I agree with everything you guys have said. 100%.
Okay, so talking with Danielle and Rob, I totally, like, you guys are exactly what you say you are. Danielle, I know, like, working with you, you've always been like, hey, what can I do to help you? Like, how can we do this together? Like, let's, you know, like, teamwork. And Rob's like, calls me when he needs something. He's like, okay, bye. Okay, can you be there? Okay, bye. You guys are pure yellow and pure red.
I love it. That's cool that you got training at your old job on this too. I love that it's not just like us that give personality color training. Because man, does it, like, you start to really understand it and you start to deal with different people in different ways.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we all had the whole day off and we went to this whole training because, like, the leader at the detox, because I worked at a shelter detox.
Right.
She wanted everybody to know why they were in the job that they're in and why they're there. And she's like, and like the majority of us were yellows. because like he
Aw.
wanted to. But my boss was he was completely green. He like didn't see the gray. It was all black and white. There was no gray. But like by the time we worked together for like a year and a half, and I finally got like a little bit of gray. But no, it's really interesting to see. And then sometimes you see yourself in like a lot of the different things. You're like,
Yeah. Like sometimes your color changes. Like sometimes you guys, I'm more red than I am yellow, and sometimes I'm more blue than I am yellow. So it could just be a time in your life or what you're working on or like where your focus is or whatever. Your colors, I find, do waver a little bit, but you definitely have one that's like your true
The
color.
core.
Yeah. My
So
heart.
you guys, I
everywhere.
want you to know that every one of you is in this business for a reason, and it is because of your personality color. You beautiful, beautiful souls that are yellows, you are here to help people and to help people make money, to help people feel better about themselves, to help people feel healthier and cure diseases and all kinds of fun things like that. You guys are the helpers. So when you find somebody that you can help, pull them under your wing and just be like, baby, we're gonna do this together. That's what you guys do best. So do that. Make that your purpose. Blues, we are here to bring the party. We are here to bring people together. So our goal is to bring people together. We have to do this as a team. It's one team, one mission. And we're the true believers in that one team, one mission. I will always bring people into our circle, whether they're on our team or not. You'll find random people on our calls because me and Brittany pull them in. Reds, you are here to succeed. You are going to be the ones that are preaching on stage in the top earners circle. In the top earners circle, because you are going to get there fast and you are going to have a crazy success story because you have your blinders on at all times. And you are here to show people that they can be successful no matter what. So you have to take those greens in, you have to take those blues in, you have to take those yellows in and be like, man, this is a success-making business. This is $1 million business. We can do this together.
Let's
So
go.
you are there to create success. Was that B?
I just said, let's go.
Yeah, totally. You guys are like the let's go. Greens, you are here to show people that we have an amazing product through knowledge, and that you have to focus mainly on the amazing products. You have to focus on the amazing compensation plan. You know that compensation plan. You know those product ingredients. And if you don't, you're like, why don't I know those product ingredients? I need to get on top of that. But don't focus on that. Don't focus on an ingredient, but use that in your social media, use that in your marketing and everything, your marketing strategy. Be like, acai berry, crazy because blah, 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 blah. It's in this product.
Mhm.
B12, it's awesome because of this, blah, 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 blah. It's in this product. Call me for more info. We have a cool compensation plan. Ruby, you get a $500 bonus. Ask me how to get to Ruby. I am the pro at getting to Ruby. Because you know exactly what you need to get to Ruby.
This is why I love learning about the different color personalities too, because we always tell you guys to think about the type of person you want on your team. You need to envision it. You need to think about the qualities and stuff that people have that you don't have, that you want in a teammate. And you can do the same thing with your color personalities, you guys. If you're a yellow like me, well, guess what? You don't want a team of yellows. You don't want a full team of yellows. We are going to be the slowest team of life. We just slowly bring everyone together and just kissing and loving everybody. And we just have a jolly old time slowly making it down the road. We'd love it. We're helping people, but it's going to be a slow ride.
And good God, don't have a whole team of blues. They'll be
You'll
heinous.
never get anything done. It'll just be a party.
Ever.
Same with green.
Zero balance.
Green. They're just gonna research till their face is red. Yeah. Oh man. So think about that. If you're yellow, you need to find a red. You need to find a blue. You need to find a green. Because guess what? I'm not gonna go sit there and do what Andrea did with the new you. I have Andrea to do that for me. I'm not the one who is the life of the party. I need somebody on my team who's on the life of the party that's going to help me promote and bring everybody in. I need a red that's going to just push through everything and be goal oriented and just pull everyone along with them. And it's going to be the same versus everything. So keep that in mind too. If you have a yellow and a red or whatever it is. What was that?
You just went rap style. That was awesome.
What
If you know. Video skip.
Start a label or something.
Oh man. So do you guys have any questions for us? We've only got 5 more minutes. We went way over the time that we had anticipated, but we could talk about this for 5 hours.
Yeah, it's so fun. Does anybody have any
questions? Any questions, comments?
Oh, you guys are a good bunch.
You guys get it now though, right? Like you understand, like, wow, okay, that's why I'm the way I am, and this is what I need to do to keep that under wraps.
Embrace your color too, you guys, because when I first learned my color, I'm like, oh, that's not good. I care too much about people. Like, that's really gonna hold me back. I let it hold me back, because then I learned, like, oh, you're yellow. That's supposed to hold you back. You're supposed to be slower. So don't let what your personality color is kind of stop you either. Embrace it, love it, and use it to your advantage.
Yeah, they put that little layout in there of like the functioning blue, the functioning yellow, the functioning red, the functioning green, because we can be functioning. We can be super highly functioning, actually. Use that to your super advantage because you can.
Barb Hauser, for example, she is a super huge duper yellow, but she's gone to the top super fast, just loving on people.
Yeah. People were just like crowding around her.
Yeah.
It Works You. It was crazy because everyone just like is drawn to her because she just loves so much. Okay, guys, let's call her a night. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming on. This is like the wickedest training that I've ever gotten. So I hope that we gave you guys a lot of value tonight. Y'all greens, that document is there for you to read. So really take a bite out of that. Like even for like everyone else, really do take a bite out of that document, even if you just want to read your color. Yeah. Because we're kind of like that. But even if you just want to read your color, read 2 colors or like a color a week, make it a goal or something, because you really should know the colors, because when you hand this Blitz card over, you need to know who you're handing it to. Because if you hand this to a green and you're like, you can make so much money, they're going to be like, shh, I'm out. I'm out. So you can offend a color like that. Yeah. So know your colors. Okay. I'm going to hit stop recording.